affected a urban sensibility.
Talk like this.
No.
Yeah.
Is that doing it?
Yeah, here I am like this, talking like this. Now I'm pitching that, and I'm not changing my voice.
I always thought you were changing your voice.
Well, now I'm adding to it.
Because
you see,
you can,
and
you sound a lot more.
See, I can't do it.
But now I'm going like this. But I'm just doing this to that affectation of source in a pejorative, imperialistical, manfastical way of doing such a thing. You see.
Some people, huh?
And it was a character I called Samson Delanaga. And
that's you did it twice in the show. You did it once in this scene and then once in the.
And this is just
not
silliness.
So funny.
Yeah, right.
What's
we tried. What's
that thing called?
Psychic Emergency
Hotline. Funny idea.
Funny idea. We ran
really
that through.
That funny to see.
But that thing I'm doing right there, or I did that with the finger where I turn. That was for one person, and that's Mark Rivers, who wrote our theme song and actually appears in the fourth season a couple times. Very funny guy, very talented guy. And
you know why?
Is this someone's house that we know?
This is Troy Miller's house.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
We did creepy peeping.
Why does this look
videos.
so familiar?
And what is this? This is video complaints.
Yeah, and this is a very Bob Odenkirk thing where it keeps going about the place for the trash is in the gutter. Whereas the gutter, it's out, that old run is. And Jill, that's your clock.
Right.
Yeah, you would always bring that clock to every.
My lucky clock, I called it.
And you made us call it that too.
And you know what was weird? Papers. The last episode of Mr. Show, the clock stopped.
You guys are pretty funny.
Dude.
What clock?
Dude.
Oh, your clock.
My lucky clock.
It was Brian
Posehn got a huge laugh here, and we knew he'd make it. What? No, but Brian did. This was the first thing Brian did where he had a monologue and something, and he got a huge laugh. And he hadn't been on TV a lot when he did this, and he just did it. He's just great. Now he's on.
Look, it's about to change. We're about to link it up.
Shot. What's that show? It's just shot.
Just shoot me.
Just keep on shooting. Keep on shooting. Shoot for the hip.
Is that a show called Keep Shooting?
Everybody who sends one in receives a free T-shirt.
I think that the problem with America today, people are stupid.
Wow,
I'm going to go out on a limb and say people are stupid and they just don't know history. And unfortunately, I've had to change some of the acts. I've had to take out some of my very funny Quaker jokes. Gone. I mean, things have really. I had an Abe Lincoln. And he never worked. He was fantastic.
Oh, what about the Abe Lincoln contortionist?
He was good. He was very good.
He got in the box
people were
as Abe
afraid
Lincoln?
of him, and I don't know why.
Weeks studying crowds, how they walk.
This is something we did from the live show.
What was this sort of based on? I mean, this was based on real the fact that actors try to be like the thing they're portraying.
Yeah, the
was your idea, right?
Yeah, I don't know where it came out of or something. It wasn't the sketch idea. Wasn't. You know what? I do remember now. There was an article in Rolling Stone about Meryl Streep, and they were on the set of Ironweed, right? Mm-hmm. And she had, the article opens up, this is a long time ago, obviously, the article opens up how she was, in between takes, lying on ice or something, trying to feel what it's like to be dead, so she could be dead in the scene, realistically, and which is just absurd. I mean, that's how fucking moron thinks, like retarded people go, I'm going to do that. So they're cold and sleepy. Like, what? This is our greatest national actress, or treasure, and it just it was ridiculous. And then
my next question concerns
Well, David, that's an interesting and very strong opinion.
I think it's stupid.
Guess who's never going to work with Meryl
I wonder
Streep,
what Orville might say.
Orville.
What?
We have tape of hello, Orville. Of Bob cracking up here when Brian Posehn says she's the sheriff.
Look at his hands. You need to watch Brian's fingers. It's very funny. So, trying to be checking.
Yes, Brian did that little funny move, like a teabag move with his fingers.
Orville, do you know Candy?
Hello, Candy. Hello. Yes, we did work together for a short time.
Yes, we did.
She put me in a number of birthday parties as
Ovo the clown.
Mm-hmm. How'd that go?
Well, the children laughed, but I think my voice scared them a little. I did some of my magic for them, though, and that seemed to please a few. I think I got in a scrape with one of the ladies.
I should note here that John Ennis really is changing me. I did shit myself. And
Well, again, David, that was me at work, and I said, you can't really play a person who wastes in their own pants unless you've done it. I think one of my finest clients, a great actor on his own right, Kato Kellen, is about to make an appearance.
We should let's tell the story.
Right.
Let's tell the story about Kato and getting Kato and what we
At
did.
the time, he was in my acting class, a scene study, and
There's my roommate, Greg Barrett.
This is a high-impact, full
where's Kato?
workout.
I believe he has a huge career ahead of him. You know, I just booked him on that. I called my friend and I got him on that.
There!
Kato is going to do an Inside the Actors Studio 1 hour special.
Really? Based on what?
Based on his many guest spots.
Such as Soul
Baywatch,
Larry Black.
Mr. Show,
I would.
Murder, She Did Right.
Yeah.
That other one with Dick Van Dyke,
Murder She Doth Right.
whatever. And, of course, all his game show appearances.
Place to be.
Mrs. Whiffle's Frozen Kitchen.
Once again.
Bean sprouts and mustard. When you want a taste that's a little bit oriental with a little bit of spice that once was cold and is now warm.
Seemed lost in.
Mrs. Whiffle's Frozen Kitchen.
And so
Try it. This copy is written by retards.
by doing so.
Okay.
Brussels
Jeez,
sprouts.
he always gets upset
Where are
about
Brussels
the
sprouts
copy.
from? They're not
Very-
from the Orient, are they?
Well, I think it's tonight. I should probably write those things down.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Larry Black.
This is one for the ladies. Ladies, you know who you are. Men, take it outside. Okay, the men are gonna stick around.
Now, I just want to say something here.
All right.
This sucks.
It doesn't suck.
Well, let me just say something.
It's a performance piece.
Well, it could be very good if I wasn't dead tired,
Yeah.
if my voice wasn't completely shot, and if I had time to rehearse it and maybe do it in front of an audience a few times. But it's just, I really apologize to anybody watching this scene that
think
it's
you're-
not
Your
better,
dancing
that it's
makes
not
up
really
for it.
as good as what it could be.
Yeah, but you know what?
I
The
think I'm a
audience
good
will-
performer in certain cases. I really do. I think I'm fine. I can be really funny.
And
But
you
in
look
this
how-
case,
you
I
look
can't
good.
carry this. And these kinds of things in the show were very disappointing to me because you just would do your best. But the fact is, from executive producing and from my own stress level, which was way too high, I mean, it was not necessary for me to be as stressed out as I was when we did the show.
Reminder to
In your charity work for rats.
But I just was, if my voice
And the
is
birthday
shot.
parties.
I mean, I can't watch this because I know when I did this, I just had a voice like this, and all I had left was that, and I couldn't modulate it at all, and I couldn't.
I love the turn though from like the romantic.
Yeah, it's a funny bit.
Lothario singer to the.
It's a funny
Uh,
bit. I
mean, I think you're being a little hard on yourself.
Well, I just know I could do it much, much better than this.
That's probably true, but it's still
And
that
there's a
doesn't
lot
take
of-
away
We
from the
didn't
fact
have
that
a
it's
lot of
funny
time to
sketch.
rehearse stuff either. I mean, that's the other thing. You almost had.
Well, we took it.
You know-
We did rehearsals. We did a lot of rehearsals of the scenes, but we didn't have a lot of time. You were jamming it into your day, and in the process of rehearsing and then writing and then producing, and a busy day. By the time you got to showtime, you knew your lines. I mean, we didn't use any cue cards ever. You can tell we don't ever use cue cards. We memorized the entire sketch.
Any major credit
Too
card.
bad we didn't have more
That was my
time.
real credit card. It was the
Just
first
take
time
it
I ever
easy.
got a credit card.
Women.
So if you can get behind
I remember,
me.
David, you were paying off your college loans through most of Mr. Show. That was a big issue with you.
Yeah, it
we'd
was.
come in and you'd get these phone calls and you'd get on the phone.
It's true.
That was like 3 years of the show.
Yeah,
right?
and I got my business manager finally gave me the letter, and it's lacquered onto this thing that says, you paid off all your... It wasn't necessarily the loans, but the amount of debt I accrued in interest because I just stopped paying them, and
Not just one supermarket.
and they went to one of those service collection agencies, and there was this kid who was so sweet. He was from out of Minnesota, and I've had those jobs, and they suck. And this kid was just, and I'd be just full of shit, like, oh yeah, no, I know, I'm doing this show, and everything's, if you can call back, and I said that I was working as a messenger for the show, and then this kid would be like, yeah, and oh, that sounds too bad. I was like, yeah, I'm really trying. You didn't get the... Shoot! I sent that check.
He had the show. The show. We'd been on the air for like 2 years, and he was still going, I don't have the check.
Yeah, because people do misunderstand. Like, they think we made a ton of money off of this, and we really didn't. We made, I made more money than I did in any other job, but it was still like,
Well, we did union minimum.
Yeah, but
till the third or fourth season.
Yeah, you can't tell somebody in Minnesota like, yeah, you're calling Hollywood. I'm executive producing a show that I'm co-writing and co-starring in. What's the problem here? Look, I don't have any money, okay?
Right.
I mean, it's not going to work. And this guy would always be like, oh, okay, well, I guess if you could try to call me back, yeah, no, I will. I'm sorry, I didn't get the message. Tina's out front. Tina! All right, well, I'm sorry, she probably didn't, she's been sick anyway, but absolutely, man, I'm very sorry.
Didn't we have a thing where you had to act like, it wasn't like you had an assistant or something?
Yeah, there was some...
Because we had a problem. I mean, we obviously had a staff, and we didn't answer the phone at the main desk.
Who was that answered the phone?
So how does David present himself to this guy? I remember this was an issue because this guy's calling and people are going, hold on, I'll get him. And then David, phone call from so-and-so. I mean, he's clearly, if he's got an assistant. And yet he's a guy with no money.
It was really funny. Now, this is true. We went back and forth. The WGA, the Writers Guild, would not let us alter our writing credit, and we said, no, we're the writers, we're the sole writers. Because we screw with every credit, like you'll see right there, starting here, we screw with every credit. Nobody had a problem, and the Writers Guild wouldn't. We got all back and forth, like, no, you don't understand. We're the writers. It's okay. We're saying it's okay.
They're like, you can't do that to the writers. We're the writers.
We're the writers.
And we want to make fun of our credit.
Well,
they wouldn't let us.
All right.
See, this is
WGA.
something we should do at a birthday party. Fencing.
Oh, yeah.
And look at this. I didn't know you could do this. This is something you've been keeping from me.
Save yourself!
John Ennis's first appearance as a wrestler.
There's some good professional wrestling move. I've always loved that move where they just squeeze the thumb and the person begs.
And the guy begs.
It's great.
It makes the head shake.
Oh, Candy.
Yes.
I thought you said that David's character in the models sketch
Right.
should be a film.
I think that could be a film, a feature, a major motion picture feature film.
It's like a takeoff on a commercial, which in itself is...
I don't think that matters. He's so... Your heart just breaks. I cry every time I look at him. It's so painfully funny. Stop thinking so much about digital blah, blah, blah. Get your head out of your ass.
Birthdays Are Forever, that's like your talent agency.
Exactly.
Entertainment
for everyone.
One.
Thank you, Candy. Thanks for taking your time out.
Thank you.